What's going on, you guys? What's up, YouTube? Wayne's Life here. I want to make another vlog update. It's not really a vlog update, it's just random videos about what I'm trying to do. And I just want to have a little talk about something. It ain't nothing serious, it's just, I know a bunch of people don't really care. That's fine. Everybody's got their own opinions. You gotta live up to them. You gotta tell them. You gotta have that courage to say something. But anyway. So for a while, I've had this huge dream. I've had a big dream about being a musician. I got good skills. My singing's pretty awesome. I got voice impressions, but I'm not too worried about that. What I really want to talk about is my dream of being a musician. So I have a studio mic already, and I'm trying to work on trying to get an actual set for the studio mic so I can start recording. But it's gonna take a lot of work. It's not gonna be that bad. It's gonna be a long road, but I'm willing to do it. So I've been wanting to do a bit of mixed country and rap together, which I can rap. It just doesn't come out right. My mind's like a lot faster than how I speak, and sometimes it just doesn't sound good together. But the biggest thing I'm wanting to do, though, it's to become a musician, inspire people. Excuse me there for a minute. I want to let people know that no matter what decisions or no matter what struggles you're going through, you always got to look at the positive stuff. You can't just all say, "Oh man, my life is a mess. I'm ruined. This and that." You got to make a good point in your life to where you will know what's this or what's that, or what difference does a certain problem make? What struggle does a certain part of your life mean to you, or how you will fix it or look at it? And my opinion is on that one is to just think big, think positive, think, how's this going to work? And it took a while for me to realize, hey, you can't look at everything bad. You got a roof over your head. You got a family that's taking care of you, loves you, cares about you. Especially my parents. I love them to death. They take care of me all the time. But it's got to be at that point in time where I need to start taking care of myself, and I need to start helping them out a lot more. Because at some points I could be the biggest lazy ass of all time. Like, words just don't come out of my mouth that well when I'm tired. Anyway, there's got to be a big point in life where you have to just think about others. But there's another time in life where you got to think about yourself. And it's hard to think about both. But if you just put your mind to it, you can pretty much do anything you put your mind up to do. Even if you think that you can't even do it, you at least need to make an effort to do it. Strong-willed, bravery, smart. And you're going to be scared doing a lot of these things. The first time I ever performed on a stage, I was terrified. But you want to know what I did? I stared at the back of the wall and thought to myself, you can do this. I pictured that nobody in the audience was not there. I projected my voice, and everything came out the way I wanted it to come out. I sung it with feeling. I sung it with vocalizing the way I wanted it to vocalize. I took control of my mindset. And I said, hey, you can't disappoint all these people out here. You need to give them a show. Give them what they want to hear. Give them what you want to speak out to them through music. And it takes a lot out of you to do that. And so, in the point of my life, I sat there. I think. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Well, you know what? I still do it anyway. I mean, I'm getting a little shook up just talking about this and sharing about this to everybody. But it's not about what you think is going to happen that's going to go wrong. It's about wanting to achieve your goals. I'm steadily getting there for mine. And I'm still near the start. Well, you know what? At some point in time, I thought about giving up. But no point in giving up, man. I mean, you got to keep going. Whatever struggles you got, turn them into something that you could fix. For say, if you were always depressed, tuck that shit in your pocket and just learn from it, live, look at the happiest moments you've ever had, and just keep continuing to progress to succeed. I lived with my dad. I was failing school at one point. I didn't think I was going to succeed anything. My dad wants me to do better than he did, and so I'm doing better than he did. I mean, I haven't failed anything besides one grade, like from a long time ago in elementary. And you think to yourself, hey, I'm not ever going to be what I want to be. Well, I'm just going to say something that may help with that problem, like give advice, make everything make sense instead of sounding like a jumbo bullshit that a lot of other people say. Because all the stuff that you say, oh, my life's never going to go good ever again, that's bullshit. You make your life how you want to make it. As an adult, you make your own decisions. As a child, your family is there to help you support what you want to do, no matter how bad or how tough it gets. My mom is getting every fiber, every bone in her body a tug for things that I want to do. And every time she sees me just sitting there being a little bit upset every now and then, just makes her feel really bad, and I don't want her to feel that way. And I mean, so what I really do is I suck it up. I'll complain a little bit sometimes, but you know what? Stop that shit. I tell myself, stop that shit. You don't need to complain about all the bad stuff all the time. You need to hustle, help out, make the best decisions you can make for what really is right that needs to be done. And I've had some friends of mine go through tough times. I mean, one of them went to jail and got out. They did their time for what they did, which I'm not going to say because I'm not putting any names out there, and I'm not putting anything of what they did out there because that's not my place to put that out to the world. Back to what I was saying. Don't let things get in your way that you think will discourage you. Because one little problem's not going to make everything just turn into hell. It'll make every situation that you're in a hell of a lot better than what you were in. I put myself in a pretty bad position between me and my dad when we were living together. And so I had to get out. And so I did. I got out of that mess. and I cleaned myself. I cleaned my act. And then I started to slowly fall back downhill because of a passing of my family member and also a breakup of one of my exes. But what the best thing that I've ever done, like the next school year after that, that I surprisingly passed, I tell myself, shut up. I don't, this is metaphorically, but I give myself a slap in the face and I say, just shut up and deal with it. There's going to be a lot of struggles in your life that are going to happen. And the best thing to do is get through them and make the right call on each and every one of those decisions that you try to make. Because to me, it wasn't about what was right or wrong. To me, it was like you gotta. I don't know how to really say this. One second. So you gotta put your life ahead of you to be prepared for what comes next. And it used to be a huge issue with me because I never thought about the consequences that would happen if I were not to do what was necessary for that specific situation I was in. And to some people, this may sound like a bunch of gibberish, but I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible. Now, back to the dream that I was talking about. I stood on that stage, or when I stood on that stage, it struck a lot of fear in me how many people were there. There's about maybe like past 100 people that were sitting in that building. And I looked at all of them and I thought to myself, what did I get myself into? Why did I sign up for this? What is the meaning of what I wanted to do? And then something popped up into my head. And I sat there and said to myself, just stare at the back wall. Pretend nobody's there. And just let out your feelings. And so I pretty much did. And what I wanted to come out came out exactly the way I wanted it to be. So it's not really about doubting yourself. It's about what you're willing to choose to be, who you want to be, and it's pretty much yourself. And I encouraged myself today to make this video because I wanted to share information about what I really want to do in life and pretty much teach people that struggle out there a way to deal with all this bullshit. Alright, I'm back. So, there was a second time where I got on stage. And this time, there was like maybe a little bit of insecurity, but not too much like the first one I did. And the second one came out a whole lot better than how the first talent show I've ever done. And I looked at myself right in the mirror as soon as I came home with that kind of potential I had in me. I looked into the mirror and I smiled and said, you did it. You did the best you could, and you had a whole school cheering for you. I got second place. The whole school said I should have got first, but you know what? I didn't care. I'm just like, I let out my feelings through doing that, second place is it's better than nothing, you know? So it wasn't a big deal for me. I just wanted to do what I love doing the most, and that was just telling people how I feel through the art of music and singing. And it's my biggest passion. And that right there is what my biggest dream that I'm trying to achieve is. I'm trying to be a musician. I'm trying to make people's lives more inspiring and better for them just by doing that. I'm not there yet, but eventually I will. I just got to keep focusing, keep going, and help out as much as I can. I'm going to wrap this up now. Much love to y'all. And I hope and I pray that y'all's days go amazingly well. This is Wayne signing out to y'all. Peace.